Hi, this is Devonna with Handmade with Heart by Devonna, and I am just coming on to do some foam clay. I have a project, an event that I'm doing on my Facebook page tonight, and I'm prepping a little bit for that, and I thought that I would do a quick video showing you guys what I'm up to. Now, I am using the Boss foam clay in the white, but I'm an affiliate with Ribbons Branch Crafts now that has the foam clay. And just to show you the colors, you can do different colors. So I'm using the white on this tutorial because I want to paint this one pumpkin that I'm making. But I'm gonna just go ahead and show you. I've already made 2 pumpkins with some cinnamon sticks for my project tonight. But I want a different color than some of the foam clay colors that I have right now. So I thought I would just use this white up. I had actually bought this from Amazon before I knew about Ribbons Branch Crafts. So of course I'm going to use it up. So what you do, if you've ever used clay of any kind, the air dry clay, I really like that as well. I love resin. But I really like foam clay. It's really fun to work with. Now you want to keep it airtight, so I'm going to put that lid back on it. And what you want to do is you want to work this. I guess you're kneading it. And you're doing this to get any moisture out of it and to get it ready to do whatever you want to do with it. You can get very creative with this. You can check out Ribbons Branch Crafts. She has all kinds of tutorials on it and amazing things that you can do with it. Now, I'm fairly new with doing something like a character. For instance, I made this little crow using the clay. I used the styrofoam ball and the black, and this was like out of my comfort zone, but I think it turned out pretty cute. But you can do all kinds of stuff like this, but you also can just use it for embellishments. This is just all clay. This is not a foam ball. Now, if you were doing a bigger one, you would want to use something so you don't use all your foam clay up. But for the size that I needed it for, I was okay with using just the foam clay. So I want a white one because I'm going to paint it for the project that I'm doing tonight, and I did not have the foam clay in the color that I kind of was wanting. So it's good to have white on hand as well. So, see how I'm just working it? It's almost rewarding to just do this. So, I've got my little silicone mat out here. It helps a little bit about it sticking. I am fairly new to YouTube. I have a few subscribers, but I am very new at doing tutorials. And I know a lot of people does them to where you just don't talk while you're doing it, and then you do the talk over after. But I'm fairly new at this, so it's easier for me to just do it like I'm doing it here, and doing it that way. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get, let me show you. Y'all gonna get a sneak peek. I'm doing a little muffin tin. So you want it to fit. See how it fits in there? A little loose, but these kind of stands. That means I don't have enough foam clay, because this shrinks just a little bit after it sets and dries. So you want to make sure you have it a little bit bigger than what you would need for this particular project. These 2 I did last night. Now this is not paint, this is the color of the foam clay. Is that not pretty for fall? So I'm going to knead this a little bit, and then we'll combine it with that. And I've already got the ball, but I'm just going to kind of break it back loose and do it together. Now that looks quite big, but let's just see what happens here. And I can always take some of it off if I feel like it's too big. But I felt like it was too little when I was doing it. Now it feels like it's too big. Yeah, it's definitely, see how it's going to be way too big Didn't think I got that much more out, but I guess I did. So let's lay that right there for just a minute. And basically, I think this one might be big enough. I want it a little bigger. I don't want it to sit in there loosely. I want it to like sit up on top just and down in it just a little bit. Because when it shrinks, it's going to go down in it more. So, see how that sits up on it better? So I think that'll be big enough. So I'm going to seal this back. We're going to work this just a little bit. Now this is a delicate foam clay, meaning if you mash on it too hard, you're going to get impressions or indentions. So you have to be careful with depending on what you want to do. But a little trick you can do, see how I cannot get all the little wrinkles and stuff out of it? You can take a little bit of water. I'm not going to take a whole lot because I've got an idea of what I'm going to do to make this look like a pumpkin. But I do want to smooth this out just a little bit before I do my next step. Trying to get it to, so you can take your finger and kind of rub it. And you know, a pumpkin's got little knots and stuff on it too, so I think it will be okay. I don't like that part right there. I wish that would smooth out for me just a little bit better. Okay. What I'm going to do, if this will work, I wish I had something different. This is just some twine. But what I did on those, and what I'm going to do on this is a little wobbly, so let's flatten him out just a little bit. I'm going to take my hand and just mash down just a little bit. See how he leveled up? And I've got some cooking spray. That will help it from not sticking. I'm going to squirt just a little bit to give it something to, so it won't stick. So I think what I'm going to do, I think this is the way I've done it. And you can't mash down on this real hard, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do, it's worked pretty good on those other ones, so just watch and I'll show you what my mind's doing here. See how I'm doing that, but I'm not mashing down real hard. And then I'm coming along this way. You're doing the twine tight enough though, you know what I'm saying? And I'll show you why in just a second. Okay, so I've got it pulled fairly tight on the foam. Now I'm just gonna put my hand there and I'm gonna mash down a little bit more on the clay. And I don't think I didn't get it tight enough. And that's okay, we can do it again. Well, some of them did. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm fairly new at doing this, and I have never did this with the pumpkins. I was just trying to figure out how to make my little lines in it. And it did them on some of them, just not all of them. And I will be painting this up, but see how it's got the lines in it now? Can you see? It'll end up looking more like, see how the lines are in that one? I think it'll be good enough. And what I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and do this because this will start setting up and drying on me. Let's see which way I want the top. I think I want it like that. I'm going to go ahead and put the little hole in it for the indentation for the pumpkin or the cinnamon stick. So I'm just cutting that in half if I can. And I'm just going to stick it down in there just a little bit. And I'm going to let this set up and then I can paint it. And see, I can paint that one and then I've got other colors to do the other ones. But I wanted a couple white ones so I can paint those. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I just wanted to do a quick little video showing you how to do it. This is Devonna with Handmade with Heart by Devonna. I hope you have enjoyed this.